I'm Barbie.
And I'm Barbie, bodybuilding Barbie that is, and you're watching eZWay TV.
Keep watching.
Welcome to eZWay, where dreams ignite. Families come together, we got our light. In our community, everything feels right.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is not Eric anymore. I am Ken tonight.
Yeah.
Standing in the middle of two amazing Barbies. We got Bodybuilder Barbie and the winner Barbie here on the gold carpet at the Halo Awards tonight, supporting awareness for stopping sexual violence. And it was an amazing night tonight, was it not?
It was absolutely amazing.
It was really good.
Amazing.
Great cause.
Yep, great cause, so important.
So I am standing here with the winner of the eZWay Promotions $25,000 valued package.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Won that? Sweet, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
Yes.
Congratulations.
How excited are you? And
I'm thrilled.
So I would love to know what work I have ahead of me. Like, what do you need help with?
Okay, so I have a course called From Wounds to Wisdom, and basically what I do is I teach people that the trauma that they experience, especially in early childhood, carries with them over into their life. And it shows up biologically in their brain, and they don't even know that they're carrying it over. So we talk about how do we turn those wounds into our wisdom in our life so we can heal and not continue to bring it forward.
Fabulous. I love that.
Well, I have a member.
And that's Barbie.
And this is Barbie.
So you ready for this? So I have a member in our network, and she's known as Tree. Trauma Reversal Edification Expert.
Yes.
We gave her that.
Love
We branded her that.
Love that.
She has a massive network of mothers that have gone through trauma.
Oh, wow.
That I'm going to introduce you to.
I would love that.
Watch that impact happen.
Yes.
And so what brought you down that road to wanting to help people who have been going through trauma?
I grew up with an alcoholic father. My brother and I were both molested by our neighbor. My mom was completely checked out. She started physically abusing us. I became an overachiever just so that I could prove myself to the world, and on and on and on. And you carry that with you in every way, shape, or form. You have no idea.
All right, so now thank you for sharing that. So you guys got a chance to get to know this Barbie a little bit. Now we're gonna get to know this Barbie. Gonna be branded with this Barbie. We got bodybuilder Barbie, and so do you think she could be in the next movie? What do you think?
Barbie too.
I am really married to a Ken.
Are you really?
I am,
No,
yes.
for real.
Yes,
her
for
husband's
real.
name is Ken, and her real name is Barbie.
That's my real name
I'm
is
gonna call you
Barbie.
Entrepreneur Barbie.
There you go.
It's so awesome. I just love that. Your icon in your own name.
And you're iconic in so many ways.
There you go.
So
Well,
are you part of the eWoman network?
I am.
I figured you were at the eWoman table.
Yes, absolutely.
How you digging the eWoman network movement?
Fantastic. So Vicky is our leader. She is absolutely wonderful. For any women who want to go out there and meet other great women, it's fantastic.
Well, shout outs to Deb Drummond and our women channel. I did have a good conversation with Vicky today, and I told her about the women's channel on eZWay TV, and we're gonna make some magic happen. All right, so I'm gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna roll reversal, okay? And we are back on the gold carpet. Like I said, we're doing roll
yes,
reversal.
we are.
And Bodybuilder Barbie and Entrepreneur Barbie.
Yes.
On the gold carpet.
The Barbies are here.
The Barbies
from
are here.
eZWay to interview Mr. eZWay, Dr. Eric Zuley. So tell the folks where we're at.
I wasn't ready for that one. I thought we were gonna do like a three-way interview. We're here at the DoubleTree Suites in Anaheim, California, and I'm loving the fact that this is Orange County, and I didn't need to drive 2 hours.
Me
to
too.
Los Angeles.
Love that, yes.
But we're here at the Halo Awards, which is our stage director, Angelique Marie.
Yes.
And our music director, Kevin Dorsey, came out to support, and she is doing something really incredibly amazing right now to stop sexual violence, to raise awareness for people to speak out.
100%. Yes, it was very powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, we were in the room the whole night. There was several speakers sharing their stories from their heart. I mean, some of the stories were pretty crazy, I must admit. I had no idea. Because you look at people and you don't know what's behind that. Like, you deal with people with trauma
All the time, yeah.
and healing, people that have been carrying that around with them.
And it's generational. I mean, it happens. The reason why it continues to happen is because once somebody experiences that, right, then that's what they think is part of life.
Normal. They
Yeah,
think
and
that's
then
normal.
they do it and they do it and they do it, and people don't even realize that this is something that they're carrying from generation to generation. So this tonight was so special, so special.
Yeah, the people are really speaking out
Yep.
and changing that generational
Absolutely. You
routine.
have to stop it. You have to stop it, right?
Well,
What
for
do they say?
yourself and
Yep.
then for your children
And
to
what do
keep
they
going
say?
on.
It stops here.
So
That's right.
Ken
I
has
love
a
it.
question for the Barbies.
Yes, Ken and Barbies.
We got too serious.
Have either one of you Barbies ever had a situation like that happen, the casting couch kind of situation, or people misusing their power,
Absolutely.
or anybody you know, any stories that you'd like to share with eZWay TV that could inspire our viewers watching at home?
I personally I have a story.
Well, people are afraid of me, so they don't mess with me.
I worked for one of the biggest banks in the world, and I was working in a male-dominated industry, and every time we would go out to any type of a social situation, they would be grabbing and touching, and at one point
yeah.
I had the suite, because I was the top producer, and everybody came up to have a few drinks and stuff. I decided I was finished, went into my room, and somebody came into my room and tried to rape me when I was in there. And again,
One of your coworkers?
One of my coworkers, and
Wow.
they just came in the side door. There were two doors. One was in the restroom, and then one was the main door. The main door was locked. He came in through the restroom and tried to attack me. And they felt, because I was always the woman, right, that it was okay to touch me and grope me anytime that they felt like.
Wrong.
And you kneed him or kicked him in the place that really hurts, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got beat up pretty bad.
Oh, awesome. Yes, that's Barbie.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, you know.
Go
yeah.
Barbie, go
Go
Barbie.
Barbie, go Barbie.
No
I love
touching
it.
the Barbie.
I love it.
And what about you,
Yes,
Lauren? Do you have any stories for you?
Not so much. No, because I've really taken a stand, and I think my energy just blocks people from thinking, you know what I mean? Because I'm a hugger, I touch people, and I allow so many people, but if I feel the energy is not right, I literally will block somebody from hugging me, especially if there's been a lot of alcohol involved, because I've done a lot of personal public events. I go a lot of places and people know who I am. They all want to come up and get pictures and all that, which is fine. I'm very nice to my fans until they cross the line.
Well, and one thing.
I probably wouldn't mess with
Yeah,
that.
and
No,
then
I
I just go
wouldn't mess
poof.
And
As you say, you knock them out or you block them?
Well, I just put a hand up.
Yeah.
Literally, just putting a hand up and keeping your distance and kind of creating a boundary
You gotta
around
put
your.
that boundary and make
Yes.
it very clear.
Yeah.
That's right.
One thing that I learned in it was that it's a way, if you stand at an angle, for women out there, if you stand at an angle, it doesn't allow them to kind of approach you. So when you're talking to somebody, if you feel uncomfortable, just shift your body to
Yes.
an angle.
Oh, wow, that's
and then
good
they won't
information.
come and try to hug on you.
That's right, because you're blocking.
You're blocking, right? So you have
I heard
to
too
put
that if you
muscle.
like cross your arms, you're like, hey, I'm serious now.
Yeah, exactly. Stay out of my energy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I've literally had like bodyguards with me in big public places, and I just look and I give this look, and they know it. It's time to get me out of there.
Yeah.
Because when people have too much alcohol and they start groping,
Yep.
and then if I'm posing, people think I was an
can touch
object.
you, yeah.
They can just grab me and
Yeah.
grab me and grab. Like I was in Istanbul, and the guys literally just grabbed my breast. Like, yeah, the men are there so touchy.
Yep.
And you have to put this boundary, like, okay, I'm done with this. Like, no. I don't know what makes them think they can do that, but
Well, and one of the statistics they said in there is it's 1 out of every 6 boys is somehow sexually abused. But women, it's like 80 to 90% of us
Wow.
in some
So
way,
high.
shape, or form have been sexually abused. So this tonight was very powerful.
yes, it was.
So here, guys, at eZWay TV, eZWay Network, we're encouraging you to speak out. If
Yes.
you want to tell your story on the comments, please do. Download the eZWay Interactive app and post your story.
Share.
And thank you so much for sharing your
100%.
stories tonight. And I
Thank you for your
Thank
platform.
you, Ken.
Yeah. Thank you for our
You're
stepping
welcome,
Ken.
Barbie's love Ken.
Thank you for your platform.
I'm Devoneer Ken, by the way.
Yeah, you're
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yes.
And thank you to Angelique and the Halo
Amazing
Awards
event.
for what you guys are doing. Keep doing it the eZWay, guys, and we'll be right back.
boom.
Boom.